Oh, Nemechek around. Big hit for John Hunter Nemechek.
Got a going on the inside lane here. Straight right there, straight. Turn right, turn right.
That was a perfect picture of side drafting in the corners. What side drafting in the turns can do to these trucks.
5 to 80 miles an hour.
Watch, how does Kyle Busch in that 51 truck miss Nemechek right here? So close.
I mean, you can't teach that, Vince. He just had to trust that at 180 miles an hour, like you said, Phil, he could turn that truck to the left, not get loose and spin out and miss the spinning John Hunter Nemechek.
And probably more than likely, Kyle was aware when he saw the 29 pull down on the quarter panel of the 8 truck that was a good possibility of what might happen.
You can see that gap right there is good, but Briscoe, as he goes through the center of the corner, just gets down close to Nemechek, and Nemechek's truck just wasn't up for that, to be in that position, and around he goes.
And it's not, we're not blaming Chase Briscoe. That's what happens with the air in these trucks here on a high-speed racetrack.
Now there's a chance John Hunter will blame Chase Briscoe, but
probably a good chance. But
the way he entered the corner, Chase just ran through the center of the corner, and when they were exiting, he wound up right down on the side of Nemechek, right there.
Keep coming there. He wrecked in your mirror there. Caution's out. Good job. Kissing.
Chase was pretty fortunate that he didn't get caught up in that. A lot of times that inside truck will take that outside truck with him.
Well, it's been a feast or famine kind of season for John Hunter Nemechek. 6 top 5s, including a couple of wins. But he's also had 6 finishes of 18th or worse this season. This will be his 4th DNF. It's the final stage, and it's green at Michigan.
Good start by Haley, but not so much for Enfinger that was behind Haley.
Around goes Cody Coughlin in the 13.
Hang on, hang on.
A big hit for Coughlin on that restart. Boy, the restarts are so important. Everybody trying to get position.
99 tried to make it 3 wide and didn't work.
Coughlin had restarted in that 5th spot.
They will make a lot of progress.
Here's why we're under yellow. Cody Coughlin through the grass and then bang.
Man, that's a serious change of direction, isn't it? Hope Cody's okay. That was a hard hit.
So fortunate. You see, Bubba Wallace was trying to get through the middle. He makes contact with Cody. Fortunately, Cody hits this safer barrier down there on the inside. Thank you to Michigan International Speedway for having that safer barrier there.
How about riding along with Cody Coughlin? This is going to be a jarring ride.
Yeah,
Just outside.
just trying to move around and take advantage the best he could of that restart. Had dropped off of the truck ahead of him a little bit. Oh, look what?
From low, go middle. And one outside. Caution's out.
Boy, so thankful the way Coughlin bounced back out into the racing surface area that no one else ran into him as he came back up onto the track.
Yeah, the last truck through there, Norm Benning does a nice job avoiding. You see Norm there with the 6 truck going to the outside.
Watch this.
What an unbelievable concussion.
All 4 tires off the ground with that impact. It's great to see you mentioned, Phil, the
charbroiled chicken sandwiches. No antibiotics ever. Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Want to know who's going to be the next big thing?
How did it happen? Oh. Well, I'm not clear. It's not clear to me if Casey thought he was clear and was trying to go up the racetrack to get in front of the 19, or if
still pretty far back in the corner. I'm not sure if he was steering it up or if he was chasing the car up. This would be a good view on board with Daniel Suarez. You hear Daniel out of the gas. He knows the 5 is coming up, and he knows the 5 isn't clear. He tries to lift out of the gas, but it's too late, and the 5 comes across his nose.
I think the 5 got free. I think the 5 got loose underneath him and just lost control of it. Couldn't get the car turned. We heard the in-car camera. Daniel Suarez was out of the gas, trying to create space. Daniel with a big hit on that inside wall.
And there's another one. You saw him take his hands off the wheel. Two of the future faces of NASCAR. Two who will be around for a long time. See them going around. We've got a caution. Michael McDowell, Paul Menard.
Okay, we're rolling here. Just lock it down. Lock it down.
Lee, I told you. You mentioned that overtime line.
There is the guy who has completed 99.1% of the laps of the season. Let's have a look.
You see Paul Menard underneath Michael McDowell. Same thing we've seen all day. You're just underneath another car, side by side. You just do not have the grip. All the air gets pulled off your car. Paul Menard just got up the racetrack and got into the side of him. We've seen this over and over and over. They haven't all ended in wrecks, but there's been many close calls.
Man, they are fast here. That thing goes sideways. It's still close to 200 miles an hour.
He's on the brakes and just still makes contact. So another restart, another shot.
And look, based off that last restart, Kyle Larson made up 3 positions and was flying. I think he got halted by Elliott somewhat, so he may have something.